Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. Here hanging with my cheeky little beaver, mega good vibes. She's just alive and alert today. What you up to, huh? Look at you smiling away, huh? I never see a baby like Lovey so widow. I never see a little baby who like Lovey like you widow. Eh? You just like a love up. Alright, she's certainly in a good mood. Speaking of good mood, I have a bit of a karmic reading to share with you guys, okay? So I'm going to do a reading here. It's going to be what's going on with the divine masculines and like the karmic situations, because the thing is like I feel like a lot of you are being spiritually protected by a good mood. I don't know if it is your ancestors, they're praying for you, they're shielding you. Many of you have spirit guides, many of you have angels who literally have their wings wrapped around you very tightly, okay? And like I feel what's happening to the group of you who are on this journey, like this particular part of your journey where I feel like people are very triggered by you. I think a lot of your masculines are going through karmic endings, and it's really pissing off a lot of karmic people in their lives. And a lot of that energy and envy, it could be jealousy, it's very lower vibrational energy, and it's being sent your way. But I feel like it's not your fault. It's not your baggage to deal with. So your ancestors, they like, okay, many of us have free will, but because I feel like this is not your doing, because many of you are just minding your own damn business, but your masculines can't help it. They're finding out a lot of truth on this journey for themselves, okay? And I feel like that only started happening when many of you started backing off, like really, really backing off, like Queen of Swords energy, okay? Like reading the readings that were happening like 8 months ago, 9 months ago, that type of thing, okay? Many of you were heavy in that Queen of Swords energy, and you learned that lesson. So I feel like what's coming is like heavy energy towards you, but people are going to be like shocked that it's like it's not affecting you at all. And the reason it's not affecting you is because people are going to see you in a good mood, okay? And what's going to happen, guys, is like you guys are going to be surrounded by like your family and friends. You're going to be surrounded by good people. You're going to start meeting really great people. You guys are going to start feeling really bubbly. Like a lot of your energy is returning to you. Like even with me, like a lot of your well wishes, I feel, is what made me bounce back, because I was so nervous about waking up and feeling sick, because I was sick a few weeks ago. I don't know if you guys remembered, but I took quite some time off to get better, and I had really gotten sick. So when I started getting congested again, I was like, please God, don't let me go through that again. And just reading your messages to me, guys, I think it was like every single comment that kept popping up was like, hey, thanks for the reading, it really resonated, please feel better, like I'm sending you well wishes. Like a lot of you came out to really support me, so I want to thank you guys for that. But that's the energy I feel, is like many of you are going to feel very supported at this time, okay? There's just very protected. And the thing that keeps like popping up for me is the word good mood. Like you guys are going to be in a good mood, and people around you are going to be like, what the hell? You know, not people around you, but people watching you, okay? I mean, for some of you, it could be people around you, because, you know, a lot of you have different situations, like where you work with your masculines, you work with a lot of karmic people around them, but people are going to see you strolling in, bouncing in, you're looking good, you're smelling good, and it's like, wait a second, like what's going on? Like this person is supposed to be triggered, this person is supposed to be upset here, okay? I feel too like a lot of your masculines are ghosting their karmics, and it's like the karmics are getting angry at you guys for that, because they think your masculines are off trying to get to you or communicate to you, which they are, but there's no way these messages are even getting to you guys, right? There's no way you're even really paying attention to any of these messages. And that's the funny part, is because you guys are being divinely protected, okay? So we have artificial heart. And I feel like artificial heart is telling me that someone is being ghosted because they don't have the ability to feel or connect, okay? So the reason a lot of your karmics are being released is because you came into your life as as a blessing for your masculines, okay? And many of your masculines came into your life as a gift too, because think of all of the lessons of strength and resilience and being able to do better for yourself and choose better and being able to walk away from, you know, your twin flame, right? It's like what we learn about twin flames and the intensity that we feel. Being able to detach and walk away from this connection is the lesson, because that returns us back to self. It returns us back to self-love. I feel like a lot of your masculines, since you entered their life, they can't connect to this karmic because of this whole artificial heart. I'm getting the words superficial and I'm getting the words artificial. Okay, where it's like there's no real connection. A lot of your masculines, and you guys need to hear it, a lot of your masculines are with karmic people and they cannot feel love for them. Okay, they cannot feel anything emotional for them. And this might come out as they're just disrespectful. They might talk to this karmic which type of way they want to. They could be in like a full-on relationship with them and still ghost them. Okay, and many of you it may not look like that on the outside, because what you guys might see on social media might tell you a different story. I see a lot of karmics too trying to put their shit on private and like trying to kind of like lay low on the scenes because they're getting ghosted. Like a lot of this shit is falling down, and I feel like it's happening because a lot of you are minding your own business. We have fragmentation coming out, and we have anger and chains. Okay, someone's angry. Okay, we have someone who is artificial here and they're angry. They might look really good on the outside. They might try to like have this like sexy appearance and like have themselves looking very just very like flashy to the eye, but on the inside is where it's artificial, and that's where your masculines are starting to piece things together. We have fragmentation as well, and I feel like a lot of your masculines are starting to put the pieces together, okay? Because I feel like they're no more like all over the place. They're starting to ground themselves, and ever since you came into their life, this process started happening, okay? And it goes against someone's programming here, or someone's plan, okay? Someone wanted to hold down this masculine just for like resources, status, like money, image, what your masculine could do for them, like when it came to like, again, resources, just wanting to be part of something. But it's like, why would you want to be part of something with someone when at the end of the day, like you can't emotionally connect with them? You know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of your masculines right now are starting to piece together themselves. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this fragmentation card. They're starting to connect more with themselves. A lot of your masculines had trouble doing that. And we learned on the journey very early on that we become isolated, okay? Because a lot of us on the journey in the feminine energy, those of us who watch the tarot readings, or we just all of a sudden wake up one day and we're drawn to tarot, or we're ordering tarot cards and wanting to read energy, or we're becoming like, we start developing more than the five senses with all of the clairs that we develop. You know, a lot of us started realizing that connecting with your higher self is why you had to isolate away from other people. I feel like many of your masculines had trouble talking to themselves, right? Because a lot of us, we will take advice from people, okay? I'm talking to the listener, who's ever's listening. You will take advice from people, you will take counsel from people, but at the end of the day, you make a decision based on you and your connection with God and like your higher self, right? It's like you do at the end of the day what you got to do because you have that connection with self. It's like you have normalized talking to yourself all day, every day. And that's why you guys have to share with the collective, because by isolating yourself and not being in this whole artificial scene, superficial scene, just having friends for the sake of going out, it's like, no, many of you started honing in on your alone time so that way you could communicate and receive messages and share. You were dealing with a masculine who had a lot of trouble connecting with their higher self. So they were just going off of the energy in the air rather than their own inner compass, right? That's why we have fragmentation. But I feel like ever since you came into their life and you brought these concepts to the table, this way of thinking, this type of perspective, and because your masculine is attracted to you, loves you, and respects you, your words stay with them, okay? And that's why this person is sending all of this anger and chains towards you, because they feel like you have been the cause of ripping away their lifeline. right? They're going to have to learn this masculine is not their lifeline. So they're sending a lot of energy towards you, but because you care for your masculine and you have good intentions and you've planted seeds to help them free themselves from these chains and someone who is really angry and controlling in their life, you are being protected. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message from the Romance Angel Oracle deck on how your masculines are feeling towards you. Okay, because I feel like this type of reading can cause many of you to really pull back from your masculines, especially if you feel energetically attacked. It may not be affecting you, but I feel like a lot of you can kind of sense that it's like, you know, maybe people are commenting stupid shit on like your social media pages, or you're getting like the weird kind of fake profile follows, or it's like you just feel yourself wanting, like someone wants to provoke you. Okay, and check out my community post about karmic provocation if you guys haven't already. But someone's trying to provoke you, but I feel like your ancestors, like these people don't realize that your ancestors have your back. You have spirit guides who have your back, people who are there to, you know, swoop in and, you know, protect you energetically. Okay, so don't you know, don't be scared through this reading. Okay, because like, stay true to who you are, stay true to the journey. Okay, because that's exactly to like what some of that spell work may make you want to do, is like back away from your person. So let's get a card on how the masculines are feeling. You okay, babe? I think she was trying to get up here, but because she saw me like kind of waving around and talking. It's okay. Are you wanting to come back? Why don't you go on the bed? Huh? You want to go on the bed? Or are you wanting to come here? I can stop shuffling the cards for a moment. See what I mean by you guys have protection? All right, let's get a message from the masculines. You want to give the cards your blessings for this message? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, get your kitty butt out of the camera. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize you had kitty butts in the camera. Huh? All right, let's get a message from the masculines here, Megs. What do they want to say to you during this time? So we have it is safe for you to love. Okay, guys, that's the message here that's coming through. It's safe for you to love this person, because I feel like this is your masculine, your twin flame here coming in to say that, you know, open up your heart and to receive and give the highest energy of all. Don't be blocked off to them, because that's exactly what someone is trying to do. I feel like it's exactly the feeling that someone is trying to give you when it's at a time where your person really is starting to piece things together here with this fragmentation card. Okay, and they're almost there, okay, because 7 + 2 is 9. Okay, 9 is like you're almost there to that completion. So that's why they're like, it's safe for you to trust me, it's safe for you to love me, I'm figuring things out. Okay, with this artificial person here, they're starting to figure things out, and how they're starting to figure things out is, again, trying to connect to like their own higher self, right? Let's get an action card here for the masculines. Like, what are they doing in the meantime? What are they focused on in order to try to make peace or either exit this karmic situation? Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups. 7 represents having confidence. I feel too like, you know, you've opened up their eyes and you've let them know that they do have options. Okay, it's like now they're starting to be careful. Now they're starting to use their intuition when it comes to, you know, figuring out which path they want to take here. Okay, so someone who is ready to connect, because Cups is emotional energy. 7 here is starting to have more confidence. Okay, starting to persevere and starting to piece things together, because this and the fragmentation card definitely confirms to me someone who is putting the puzzle pieces together, someone who is figuring things out. Just even the expression on their face here is like, okay, I'm starting to understand here, you know, why you've come into their life, because whoever they're with has made it seem like the opposite, that you've come into their life to cause chaos, or, but I feel like a lot of your masculines are like, but wait a second here, when I really stop to think about it, the only time I ever experience chaos is when I go through these cycles with you. But I've only started to wake up to that ever since you, whoever's listening, has come into their life. Okay? So the overall guidance here is that it's safe for you to trust your intuition on this situation. Okay? You guys are protected. Okay?
And thank you for coming back, Neely. During the white time. Yeah, my little sweetheart, I just love you.
All right, guys. So you guys are protected. Pay attention to that good mood that you're in. Continue to self-care. You guys are very guarded at this time, okay? I feel like your masculines are going to figure it out. And whoever is looking your way, they better not send for you, is all I'm saying. They better not look your way, okay? If they have stuff to deal with on their particular journey with this masculine, they better deal with it and not look your way, because they don't want to send for you. Okay? All right, guys. I love you. Take it easy. And I will catch you in the next one, okay? All right. Bye, guys.